The Treasure Valley in Boise, Idaho is exploding, but there are only 5 communities everyone is trying to get into right now. Now, one is obvious, and the other 4, well, they're going to surprise you. So let's get into it. I'm Brent Hansen with the City of Trees real estate team, and I also run the iHeart City of Trees account. My team works across Boise, Meridian, Eagle, Star, Kuna, Nampa, and Caldwell every day. We help people relocate, move up, downsize, and figure out where they actually fit in this fast-changing valley. Now, I built the iHeart City of Trees channel to give you the clarity most people only get after months of living here. And if you want the weekly breakdowns of the cities, neighborhoods, growth trends, and what's really happening on the ground, hit subscribe so you don't miss out. All right, here are the 5 communities dominating the Treasure Valley right now. Number 1 is Harris Ranch in East Boise. Now, Harris Ranch sits where the Boise River meets the foothills on the far east side of the city. The area traces back to early ranching operations in the early 1900s before Boise ever expanded this far. Now, today it's one of the strongest lifestyle-driven communities in the state. You can walk to the Greenbelt, launch a raft from Barber Park, hit multiple foothill trailheads, or drive 10 minutes downtown. Now, the mix of modern townhomes and high-end single-family homes creates a neighborhood that feels active without feeling cramped. Now, people choose Harris Ranch because it gives them outdoor access that's built directly into the neighborhood instead of being something they have to actually drive to. Now, for number 2, it's the North End in Boise. The North End is the Treasure Valley's oldest residential district, with homes dating back to Boise's expansion in the late 1800s and early 1900s. It's the closest thing Idaho has to an established historic neighborhood with tree-covered streets, preserved architecture, and Hyde Park's small commercial center. It gives personality you don't find anywhere else in the valley. Now, its location pushes right up against the foothills, which means you can walk or bike into the trail system without leaving the neighborhood. People choose the North End because they want architecture, walkability, and a community identity that's built over more than a century. Now, number 3 might surprise you, but it's Bridge Tower West in North Meridian. Bridge Tower West sits off the fast-growing Shindig Corridor, one of Meridian's strongest development zones. Now, unlike older subdivisions, this community was designed with wider streets, varied architecture, water features, pocket parks, and a layout that feels open. Homes here are obviously newer, with modern floor plans built for today's lifestyle. Now, what sets Bridge Tower West apart is how central it is. You're minutes from shopping, schools, restaurants, Eagle, Star, and the center of Meridian. People choose it because it delivers a newer, stable community with long-term appeal right in the middle of the valley's growth path. Now, number 4 is Legacy in Eagle, Idaho. Now, Legacy is one of the centerpiece communities of Eagle. Eagle is a city that shifted over the last few decades from farmland to ranchettes to some of the highest value residential real estate in Idaho. The community is built around a golf course, long walking paths, water features, and large format homes. It has a calm, refined feel while still giving residents access to Eagle Island State Park, the Boise River, and Eagle's small downtown core. People choose Legacy because it blends space, privacy, and a polished lifestyle without needing foothills pricing. Legacy is one of the most consistent high-demand communities in the valley. And last but not least, number 5, Star River Ranch out in Star. Star has transformed from a tiny farm town into one of the fastest-growing cities in Idaho. And Star River Ranch is the clearest example of where the area is heading. The community sits along the Boise River with open space, newer homes, and a layout that feels more relaxed than the denser parts of the valley. Now, people choose Star River Ranch because it gives them modern construction, more room, and a slower pace while still staying connected to Eagle and Meridian. It fits buyers who want growth and affordability compared to Boise and Eagle, and a calm environment without feeling remote. So, those are the 5 communities dominating the demand today in the Treasure Valley. Harris Ranch for built-in outdoor lifestyle, the North End for history and character, Bridge Tower West for a central modern Meridian experience, Legacy for a polished eagle lifestyle, and lastly, Star River Ranch for new growth with a calmer rhythm. Now, if you're looking at these communities and you want recommendations tailored to your budget and lifestyle, drop a comment and tell me what you're looking for, and I will point you in the right direction. Now, if this helped, hit the subscribe and follow iHeart City of Trees for more local news and growth, plus all the information you need on local communities.